Okay, hello everyone. I hope you are having an awesome day. And today we are going to be talking about the mini pochette accessory. So obviously this is unboxed already, but I did do a true unboxing that will come right now. Okay, so before we get started, I did just want to introduce myself quickly. I'm Tia and I make videos about luxury products, and more specifically whenever I have the opportunity to, I talk about how they fare in a cold climate. So if you're into luxury, or particularly if you want to know kind of how to live that lifestyle while living in a climate that can get down to -40, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button. Okay, so because this is a smaller item, I have decided to again do it from this kind of point of view perspective. So let's take a look at what is inside. So this got to me just last night, and it took a lot of patience for me to be able to stop myself from opening it. So there is some pretty specific reasons why I got this, and I am super excited. So we will start by opening that there. And for those of you who have ordered from here before, that is a pretty classic way for that box to look. Okay, and then in here, we just have the box and the receipt. Okay, so this is pretty typical. We will open this up. Oh, it's a little stiff. Alrighty, so the ribbon did not actually come put on, so it's just right here. And in here we have, actually I have no idea what's in here. A white card. So I assume that is if this is meant to be a gift, which it is not. This one is for me, and I'm super excited about it. So if you want to think about what might be in here, this one has been really hard to find. I actually wanted to share a little tip. So I know Reddit kind of attracts a very particular kind of person, but what you may not know is that it just depends on what community you're part of. So I actually joined the Louis Vuitton subreddit, and there are some awesome people on there who let you know every time something is in stock. So they'll let you know, okay, go add this to your cart now. And so I missed a few, and then eventually I saw it, I got on, and there was a little green available or add to cart. And that is exactly what I did with this Damier Ebene Mini Pochette. So I am super excited because I'll show you my very favorite part about this, and it is that bright red interior. So I love that. I just find it so fun and gorgeous, and so it's kind of simple and understated on the outside and a bit of a party on the inside. So I will be using this again in my purse. I also just got an organizer, and so overall my bag is looking about 1,000,000 times less chaotic than it did before, and I think this will definitely contribute to that. So a lot of people use these for makeup, etc. I haven't 100% decided what I'm going to use it for yet, but I have some ideas, and I think this is just such a perfect size to do a lot of things that maybe the pochette accessory is a little bit too big for and the key pouch is too small for. So for example, my key fob takes up a lot of the room in my key pouch, so if I wanted to transfer my keys into here, that would be an option, but I just couldn't turn this down. Especially right now on my wish list, I have some smaller bags, and so I think this will be a great addition to them as a bit of a catch-all. So again, we have the gold hardware with the chain, the Damier Ebene, and I'll see if, yeah, you can see there, the Louis Vuitton little logo. So yeah, this is super cute. I've got tiny hands. I'm actually really happy with the size. When I kept seeing people holding them, I thought they were a little bit, I couldn't really get an idea of the size. So this is perfect, exactly what I was hoping for. I do really like the canvas. I know it just happens to be less expensive, but for me, I like that the canvas, you can be a little bit less delicate with it. So that is the mini pochette. Okay, so now that it's unboxed, we can look at it a little bit more. My thing with this is the red interior. So I know I talked about that. It's why I bought it. I just love that. I don't know, I think it's super fun, and I figured it might have a functional purpose as well, which I have found very easily. So I'm a bit of an organization freak. So right now my purse is so organized like it has never been before because I've been buying these small leather goods to help keep everything in order. So I did want to talk a little bit about where I decided to put this to use. So essentially, I do have the key pouch as well. So I keep that attached to my Neverfull, and that's where I keep my keys. And then I keep my key fob in my organizer because there was some like electromagnetic stuff happening where it was kept disconnecting from my car, and I grab for this all the time. So now this is in an easy place to find, which is helpful because it does not fit in the key pouch because it's a thicker one. So I do keep that one separate, and so I did consider having this be my kind of key place because it obviously would fit the key fob, but decided not to just because I'm grabbing for that key fob like several times a day. So I didn't necessarily think it needed to be in a zipper enclosure. So I ended up actually using this to store all of like my cards. So for a long time, I have kind of gone for the more compact wallet thing, and that meant that I left all of these at home. But then I'd get to the grocery store and I wouldn't have this card or whatnot. I like having them all accessible, but I don't like having a massive wallet that's overflowing and puffy and super heavy. So that's what's gonna be in my mini pochette. But if I was like just going out for an evening, it's very easy to convert to like a little bag. So there's many uses for it, but that's how I've started using it. But what I really love about that is now my wallet, which was like literally exploding. I think I actually took a picture of it, so I might show that here. But yeah, it was super overfilled. And so when this one is the Louis Vuitton Capucine wallet, and it just kind of broke my heart every time I looked at it, and it was like disfigured because it's such a gorgeous wallet, and so I wanted it to be taken care of as best as possible. So now, super minimalistic, and it looks so much better. It fits everything nicer. So I do keep everything in it that I use really frequently. So that way it's still a grab and go, but I just love the versatility, and I like that it keeps everything organized now. So yeah, I look in my bag, and every day I just get so excited seeing all of these. And yeah, like I mentioned before, that red interior is just super special. So if I were to make any notes about it, one thing that is completely a me thing that I didn't notice is that this one isn't actually detachable on the one side. So that's something to keep in mind. I was very focused on the D-ring on this side, but yeah, it isn't fully detachable. So you can attach it to your purse and do something like that, but it does have to stay attached on the one side. So if you are looking at purchasing one, that is something I would keep in mind. In terms of a size comparison, here's the pochette accessory. So I don't know, I think they just serve such different purposes. If I were to choose one or the other, it would really depend on function. So I've already shown you guys what I keep in here. I like that this matches my purse, but yeah, they are a very significant size difference. This one you could obviously use more as a bag, whereas this is going to be more of a catch-all. So in that sense, I have only good things to say so far. It is a little bit more glossy than you might expect, or at least I did based on the website, but with that, it's also kind of softer than I expected. So I do like that as well. And I will have this in my bag now for a long time, and we'll let you guys know how it wears and things like that. But yeah, this one was an exciting purchase, and I'm here for it. So that is all I have for you today. I'm happy to be back doing videos. I wrote my first final this morning, so I got a little bit of a break before we do the next one. But yeah, so that's my mini pochette accessory. So if you guys have one, let me know what you think. I'm quite interested in the monogram one, but I have also been eyeing the multi-pochette. So that is one thing I would keep in mind, is that if you are a big pochette person and you love the versatility like I do, that's part of why I didn't buy either of my single pochettes in monogram, is because if I do end up buying the multi-pochette, it would be kind of redundant. So just as like if you are into collecting stuff and you enjoy both of them, might be something to consider, not getting these ones in monogram, because obviously the multi-pochette is in monogram. So that's all I have for you today. I would love to hear if you guys prefer the pink or the green strap on the multi-pochette, because that is something that I look at all the time and I can't decide. So if anybody has any feedback or thoughts on that, I'm here for it. And otherwise, I will be back with another video sometime soon. So I hope you all have a great day.